Okay, this is the extra credit. And again, I'm glad to see people trying. Some people get the wrong answer. Some people get the right answer. It's not an easy question, though. I think the biggest issue for a lot of students is just the reading of the problem. And what does it say? It says every term after the second term is twice the sum of the two preceding terms. Again, for a lot of students, that's word soup. It doesn't say much to them. They could read that, but they're not quite clear what that says. But anyway, they say the seventh term of the sequence is 8. So what I want to write down, I actually want to write that down. So it says the seventh term of the sequence is 8. All right, let me write that down for you. So I'm going to write down A7. And the ninth term, I'll write this over here, is 24. What is the 11th term of the sequence? Now, someone could say, I don't know. How could I do that? Well, let's read the first sentence again. It says every term after the second term, well, I'm at 7. I'm far beyond the second term, is twice the sum of the two preceding terms. So I'm going to write down A10, right? Did I say A9? Oh, wait a second. I don't have A8. I can't put A10 down. Let me put A8 down. I don't know what it is. But when I say that, I misread. I don't know A8, so I can't do two prior terms. But what I can do now is say that A9 is 2 times the prior two terms. What are the prior two terms? A7 and A8. All right, what's A9? It's 24. 2. Gee, what's A7? It's 8. But I don't know A8. I can try to solve that. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. I get 12 equals 8 plus A8. All right, I hope I didn't make too many mistakes here. And A8 is 4. So I'll write that down over here. All right. So let's see if we did that. In the sequence of every term after the second term is twice the sum of two preceding terms. The seventh term is 8. I have that written down. The ninth term is 24. I have that written down. And the ninth term is twice the sum of the prior two terms, which would be A7 and 8. 8 plus 12, 24. All right. Now, what's your question? What is the 11th term? All right. So somebody say, how could I get there? Let's write this down. A7, A8, A9. Let's write this down now. What do you get? 8 is A7, 4, 24. All right, let's repeat this. A10 is going to be twice the sum of the prior two terms. Well, the prior two terms are 4 and 24. And what's twice that? 2 times, and mistakes can happen. I'm not saying they can't happen. 2 times 28, which would be 56. I want to get to A11 though. What they asked for? A11. By the way, this might be tough if they ask for a really large one, but I think I can do this. Let me cross this off. I hope I got that right. What am I going to do? Twice those two terms. And what do you get over there? 24 plus 56 times 2. What's 24 and 56? Let's see. 50, 60, 70, 80, right? 2 times 80. What's that? 160. That's what they asked for. By the way, I want to point out, I did type this up for you. Yeah, certainly doing this, it's really the same thing, just be talking through it. All right. Again, for a lot of students, I think the worst thing about these problems over here is it's the reading. And reading is really a big issue. And for me too, I read things, sometimes I wonder, did I really understand what they said? And I do it all the time, by the way. Even when I'm reading a newspaper, do I really understand what they said? All right. But anyway, I hope you can follow me and get the 160 like I got the 160. All right. Really not a bad question. Again, I think the reading, a lot of times it's tough. You're going to know some standards exam. What happens to a lot of students is they're reading things and they're not really understanding what they've read, but they're still going to try to attack the problem. I can't, it doesn't hurt to try, but bottom line is some people were able to get it. All right. Thank you for your attention. And again, we need to move forward. Thank you.